Oh, man, I mean, this is so challenging for Argentina, and I mean this in every way possible, not just the numbers situation, but just the way that Korea's maneuvered themselves inside of the circle.
He's in trouble. I think Lash K might be in trouble here.
He's on the edge. Yeah, you're right. He's right on the edge of the blue. The real question for me is how many smokes does Lash have left in the bag? None. None. Good luck getting out of this. These shots have got to be better.
Oh, doesn't land enough of them. They start to go out now for Argentina and putting the pressure right onto Korea. They do get that knockdown. Hey, and Onyx with the seed swap. Does get one, but loses his life for it. Ali, now it's actually a 2 versus 2 with Sol in the middle of the road. Ali peeks over, takes a bit of damage now. He's got Silson though for cover. Loki, full health. Now in a 1 versus 2. Argentina have played this perfectly, but Loki, he just keeps crawling up. Ali is low. The spray's not sure where to look as he's blinded by the light of Argentina. They take their 2nd win here at the Pubg Nations Cup.
What a play here from Ali on the side to take down Lash. That busted things open for them. The grenades start connecting. Korea Nations Cup. Anything goes, baby.
Yeah, I mean, try to get what you can. Turkey knows that they need points. I mean, just a few more points for them, and they're going to catch up to Canada. They could even surpass USA. So I like the mindset of this, but this is also a big potential, like, this could really mess up any chances Korea has to try to climb out of this. And Onyx going for the peek around has spotted out the opposite side of Turkey, but there is a slight defilade that's going to be providing some cover for it. Nox does have the nade, gonna prep it up, has to be careful with it, does connect with some damage, but not enough to stop what's coming on. And Nox now makes a sweep around, got the shotgun, and it's a back and forth Molotov. Slow everything down, but Sol is down on the outside.
Yeah, he's trying to get some help, and he just drops down on the back. That's 2 for Anonix there. Gets the pump kill. Here they come in the car. That's a 3rd.
What?
Anonix. Ooh.
I love everything that's going on right now. He hears what's happening on the other side. Is he going to be bold? Is he going to move forward? He knows that he doesn't have a lot of reinforcements just quite yet. Make those shots. Looks like he's going to go for the flushes out on this. Is that going to pull away? Now, with those crawlovers, that might have revealed the position, but the res did come out on the other side of it. Lash did make it into this position, but has taken a smidgen of damage.
Meanwhile, by the way, Loki is up kind of messing with USA territory, but it's neither here nor there. The Tommy gun with the extended mag. Oh, and he gets a little bit. That's Lash with the M16. He can't find the follow-through.
Can we see Anonix get there to stop the flushes? The damage starting to come out, and Lash is down and out for this one, but nobody's had time to get meds.
1 bullet.
1 shotgun shot left, goes around for it, and that's all he needed.
Unbelievable. And Onyx with the pump shotgun, with the moves, with a well-timed molly, with a well-timed drop down. You're going to be facing when you try to move from them. So we'll see what that's going to look like in the long run. Chinese Taipei still sort of proxy battling Savior. Hello? Hits a bunch of headshots there on the cage.
Just don't go near Savior if he's in a car right now. He has just so many clips of just beating people as they come through. Poly's going to go down as well, and Japan looking like they're in some serious trouble now as Chinese Taipei has done a great job of maneuvering around this point. Keep in mind, this is not inside the safe zone, so both teams are trying to finish this one as fast as possible. Shiva's going to go down, and now it's just on the hopes of the star player that has been performing for Japan time and time again, but there are a lot of 3rd and 4th parties coming into this fight very, very quickly.
Yeah, Luna is trying to hold on for dear life, but Savior here going to win the battle, and it is going to be Japan going down. Good fight here for Chinese Taipei. They're able to get a few more points, but the Blues already there. It's phase 3.
But they still need to move forward. Brazil is holding this one down and has got to be careful. The whole time that they've been focused in on what's going on with Australia, you can see that China keeps moving further and further south, getting into the center of the circle. But now, here it goes. Vietnam says, okay, it's going to be too hard to get down this hillside. Just go. Oh, my God. He's just rolling on his head. He flies into Never Never Land. He was almost alive, but he is going to go down to sharp shot.
Oh, my God. That is maybe the furthest I've seen a vehicle just slide like it's on ice. Now, Clories has been knocked by Huynh. USA in a great position here to harass this movement by Vietnam. They're trying to get under
themselves in a problem situation. Only 2 members up at the time. LFP is playing to the south of it. That means Australia has the numbers and has now surpassed China on the leaderboard. Sparking, though, could be the problem. The spray comes up, picks up 1, gonna go ahead and try to flush it out. And now, how well can these 2 coordinate? Because there is a push coming in. Australia wants it, looks in, tries to jump down through it, but no, Luke's gonna read it. Now there is just 1 up for Brazil.
Yeah, VHC actually dropped that pump shotgun. Oh, he was going to keep it. That's 1. Oh, my God. Can he find another LFP there?
China's coming in.
Here comes China for the 3rd party. Zhao Pian Gonna strike from behind.
They know that they need to finish this one up. It's a big opportunity for them, and they do take them down. China now usurps the position that Australia just picked up. That means we've got Korea, Vietnam, China, and USA still alive. Big problem if he is not careful. There is a massive amount of USA players on the other side of this hill.
I don't know what Anonix does here. I mean, as soon as China kind of crests over that hill, they might have an angle. He does have enough of that rock maybe to cut himself off. He's going to hear the footsteps of the USA players. That's why he's angling towards them. China here, if there's a heavy fight, Anonix might be able to get involved late and try to sneak this win out.
Yeah, I mean, he's moved into a position that he's actually looking into China's direction. This is going to become a full 5-man firing line into China as they're trying to move out of this point. Anonix wants to use what USA is doing here to provide some more cover with it. Does peek over, but it's going to be the same time China looks into this one. So Shrimsy does go down. Now it's a 2-team fight all up against Anonix as he has everyone's attention.
Oh my goodness, there's shots being traded in every direction. Anonix is going to confirm the kill on Shrimsy. He's got a knock on the Xiaolu right now. Is this going to be another superstar play for Nox?
What is he doing?
Another one. Can he get it?
Oh my
Sharp
God!
shot. Shuts him down.
USA had the position, but Anonix just demolishes him. Sharp shot. Now looking into what's going to be happening. He gets spotted, and China picks up a game that should have been a big problem for them.
Well, that's huge for China. That's going to shoot them way up in the leaderboards. It's been maybe not the performance that was expected, but
Might be providing Overwatch on that, and that's going to be a problem.
Finland started rapping, but I think they heard the cast from Korea. You see Diggory very close. As I said,
Zip it.
I was going to say they heard them. I don't think they have any clue
Turkey?
whatsoever. Issue is Lyman from miles up behind on the hillside spot Slash. So now Korea realizing they could potentially be fighting on two fronts if they alert Finland to their
Turkey?
position. And Turkey pulling up on this.
What did Korea do to Turkey? Because they seem real pissed at them today. Anonix just looks back in, drops one easy, but the rest just crash into the building complex. Now, how can Korea defend this? And keep in mind, this is a big opportunity for Finland as well. Molotov's going to come in, and Anonix is going to go down, and now there's just 2 up for Korea.
Turkey very, very nice engage in that one. While losing one, they keep their calm and they find 2. Loki trying to make his way on in. Soul still in calm, making his way over to help Smash. Falls, peeks out, but peeks out early on his own. Teammates nowhere near to help. That's good flash coming through. Finds the second one as well. Well done, Loki. So far, a solo army, but Soul is there to help now as well.
1v1 across, and is he going to get spotted? Loki does go down, and now it is a big problem. At range, there is still one more member up for Korea, and so it's going to have to be another 1v1 lined up. Is Soul going to lean into it? And he does. It looks like vengeance and the potential of saving an Anonix is on his mind.
That is a good thing. It bounces off his head, off his helmet, and somehow they both stay alive.
PUBG
So P2 fights
physics.
one, but not going to get the second. Turkey stays alive, and while there was an opportunity matchroom for Finland to third party this, they said, you know what? We're going middle anyway. Let's do it while they're looking the other way.
What are the chances that the PUBG
Off
physics
the
will bounce
helmet.
off the head? I mean, my lord.
Oh no.
Glorious looking in.
In the other way now. We are in phase 5, remind me. So that blue chunks, and it's going to get even worse just 10 seconds from now.
China knows that they need to make the move. The couple of shots that they did manage to put into Germany means the fact that they're trying to assault where we can see Chris holding down, and my God, he just unloads on top of him. But here's the thing, Vietnam isn't stopping their approach. They know that there's a weakened squad in front of them. They're trying to find the angles into it. Hisaki gets some damage, does get the knock. Germany is out, and Vietnam is feeling like they can take on Korea's point position.
China comes close, but Vietnam will do everything they can to separate themselves. Here for both teams. UK really could separate themselves coming into the final game against Brazil. Vietnam, in the meantime, could encroach on Brazil from the bottom. Let's see here. MCOT spots one. Information coming across. Fix, are you going to set up the flank, or are you going to go as a 3-man stack pushing on forward together?
Smokes now coming out. The little bit of information was enough to start making some moves. Vex knows what's going on. Nades haven't connected yet, but these smokes are getting close, trying to navigate the nades. Vietnam staying alive, but it's going to be Hisaki. He lines up the first one, but there's a counter on the opposite side. It's going to be Vex that finds it. Now, trying to cling to life. UK loses another one. Vietnam trying to see if they can navigate. T-Bone now in the smokes. Closed, sneaking in, trying to see if he can be sneaky, pick up another one, turn this into a 1v1. He does it! Vietnam picks it up!
3 kills for Hisaki in the final moments of the game. Keep in mind, Hisaki only lives to see that fight because Sepao rescued him in the crossing earlier on in the match when they got peeked on over by Thailand. So great.
Coming in, you can see near on nothing to work with. These guys coming in, Silzen got the Uzi, man. Takes out the door that is going to reveal some positions inside this one. Pauly's on the other side of it. Remember, he has the shotgun, but there's a follow-up shotgun, so this peak is going to be big. He's got the IR prep, steps around through it. Uzi's coming out, goes up the stairwell, shotgun comes out, does hit it, looks back in, and picks up, trying to stay alive. Pauly does go down, but reinforcements are coming for Japan.
Silson, what are you gonna do? No helmet, does find one now, 3 bullets in the shotgun, looks around, tries to stay put, notes that the Japanese players are right out the door, spots one, doesn't hit it, helmet gone, back down to 18 HP, Kane comes around the side, finds one, Martin with a shotgun in return, finds one as well, 2 down from both teams, flushes now, starting to come through from Argentina as well.
Martin's on the other side of this one. Fisher's finding a good angle for it, and now it is just Keen, the last one up. He's got himself a scope, but definitely not going to need it this close range. He wants to see if maybe he can find the time to get Pauly back up, but there is no options. We're in old school launch PUBG tactics, running into the bathroom, getting ready to close the door, watching your teammates crawl around on the outside, feeding the information over to it. Martin's going to exploit it.
And the first team out of the equation here is Japan. Again, valid effort from a team I did not have many expectations to see how that can, in the future tournaments as well, impact things. Of course, here, previous match highlights coming through. Brazil struggling. They do manage to get down Canada. Solid 4-piece for Sparkin, but would go down to China right after.
We've been talking a lot about Haven, but Sparkin, you got to keep your eye on him as well. He's so hard to contend around with. We do also have a weird situation that is brewing where we've got USA and Indonesia stacked up on top of each other inside the game. Brazil is making a rotation around. They do need him to move to the west, but you can see it's getting pretty feisty inside the game itself, so we might want to keep an eye on what's going on over there.
Yep, exactly. Good 4-piece coming through. Vietnam here as well as we jump over to Haisagi. Previous game, 4-piece for Sparking in the early game, 3-piece for Haisagi. Of course, Nate's coming through. All of the teams helping one another. Vex, first one to go down to an 8, and then he swings out around the smoke, finds 2 immediately after. And again, I mean, going back to it, Haisagi, he would not have been there had it not been for some Pow's insta-double headshot up towards the player from, I believe it was Chinese Taipei. But what an important win for Vietnam in the previous week.
I mean, that was just such a close game right there. And T-Bone, he can win those. So
He wins those.
Yeah,
more
I
often
mean,
than
he
not.
really does. While this was happening, I believe.
Do have a pretty clear line to make their way down towards the southern side because
Oh no, Argentina
really is out west. Argentina.
You've been
full
waiting
speed
so long.
forward.
They wanted to bridge camp, and imagine if they died to a bridge camp. Tries to get the shot and says no. Silson just runs right in. This is chaos. Argentina's trying. They're just using cars to mow down everybody in Turkey.
Why shoot people when you can run them over? 2 down already. As Turkey gets caught by surprise, they were the ones sitting ready and waiting, but can't get anything going their way. Silson does get knocked by Quetpa, forced to make a leave.
Thailand's coming in back behind this. They are going to hear what's going to be happening as Turkey is going to be trying to regroup. Vietnam making the roam in. USA is going to be coming alongside of them. There's a big wide field that's going to be in the north of this that nobody's going to want to play. There's the hillside, though. The hillside is where everybody's going to be trying to crash into. China now bumping into Finland, and this is a pivotal fight.
Dual barrels in hand. Page able to get on in, finds one. Xiaolu falls down. Able to get him on out, but they have knocked players off their own, making 3 added, and the Chinese cavalry has arrived. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Page, all that's left alive. Finland comes back in, finds one, almost gets the second, peeks on out and gets the second as well. Still 1 more player left alive, though. Axel peeks, he does it, and Page single-handedly annihilates China.
Here is the opportunity for Finland to jump up there. They have the capabilities to surpass China. It is not going to be too difficult. Just a couple more kills. But guess what? There's a new party that's going to be rolling on, and that's going to be Brazil dropping right in. But good shots coming out, and it's going to be Vietnam that takes down Haven, who's been so impactful.
If there's one team you do not want to be giving these kills right now, that is Vietnam. Brazil heard the shots. They thought they were running into a one-person Page, but they run into a 4-man strong Vietnam instead.
There is the capabilities that Vietnam can turn this around and take Brazil's position if they can pick up these kills. Page, gonna go ahead and find out what's going on. Brazil is eliminated, and this is just a mess all across the leaderboard.
Brazil came in from the hillside. Again, we saw the circle was far away. If he stays alive long enough, those placement points will get it up there. Issue is USA still alive as well. Shrimsy, though, does fall as H-Win and Kickstart now make their way up towards the fortification as well.
Do they know? Keenan's looking around. I think that they've spotted going for peeks around. This is a very complicated pathing to move through, so he's trying to use that to his advantage. Going for peeks. He's already taking a lot of damage, trying to make sure that they can hold this one together. You know that the Canadians are trying to see if they can get some more kills of their own to try to catch up into where Japan is going to be at. If they can manage to win this one, could be big, but it's going to be another pickup for Norrens. He's trying to find it, moving forward, the blue right at his back. This guy is trying his hardest to win for his country.
Doing everything he can, but in the end, he will fall to the salute of the entire arena. Thailand out, and you can hear the crowd. They are proud of every single one of their players that have played so far. America immediately there to follow. Argentina still on their feet, and here they come. Shinboy down instantly.
The circle shifts into this direction, so this is a massive fight for control of this circle. Argentina does lose one of them inside of it, but Canada's just trying to stay alive. Adam does go down. Argentina at 11 kills and still on the climb.
Australia. All of a sudden, that 7th place spot does not look guaranteed. Martinson will get the rest on up to Fisher.
Colores looking into it, and it's Argentina slow rolling around, but it's going to be continual nades. That one looks like that's going to land pretty close. Doesn't do enough damage to be a problem still. It's just a continual red zone falling next to Argentina, and they're dodging it. Time and time again, the smokes are out. Can they continue to press, or is the nade barrage going to be too much?
Oh, one nade is all that's needed for them to take it. This could be the one bounces far, but they're still alive.
How many nades does Vietnam have? You can see trying to creep forward. Now Molotovs coming out in utility. No nade hitting enough to create any opening for either squad yet. Colores, he goes down. Fisher finds the angle. Vietnam though gets two on the other side. Martinson, last one up. Moving in, seeing if he can find a way to make this work. He is surrounded and outnumbered. He knows it. Creeping in, he's got to find it. Get some shots on the one, but in the end, it's going to be Vietnam.
What a game. They will tie. Who will end up in second, I'm not sure, but what a fight back in this match right here.
Damn.
They are the United Kingdom, they are the champions here for PNC 2022 after an amazing performance here. Toffee's Avenger, what a performance! They are now the champions of 2022.
Turning it around from last time with a 15th place to now being the champion with 2 players that were the same and a coach that played the last time.
It is a heavy trophy, but they are strong enough to lift it.